My name is Marta de Menezes and I'm an artist, and my first word for the future would be knowledge. Knowledge to be understood as something different from information or data. Knowledge implies meaning, it implies understanding, it implies connections between information that allow us to understand mechanisms, how things work and how things relate to each other and how they make part of the whole of reality. So I think knowledge is a fundamental concept, and it's a fundamental thing to pursue if we want to have a future. The second word would be empathy. I think empathy is fundamental. It's fundamental for coexistence. Empathy can be understood both as an ability to put yourself into another's position and to understand how they view and understand their surroundings. And I think that is fundamental for us to coexist, to work together, to grow, to progress, to move forward. I think that word is absolutely imperative to that concept is imperative to exist and to be practiced as often as possible. I think humor is also an important thing to have in the future. Humor is fundamental for us to, again, realize our position and change perspective and think of ourselves not too seriously. Humor is also the ability that we have to not fall into depression when things are hard and when things are difficult. It's important to, again, relativize our position in the world and in the universe and in reality. We are not that important, so if we do fall, it will not be the end of the world. It's just going to be the end of the world as we know it. Change. I think life is about change. Life is not static. Life is perpetual change. This is one of the things that I believe are a given. It's you can't have life without change, without flux, without movement, without dynamics. And so I think that is a fundamental concept, again, to understand if for the future, for us, for everything that is the world. And finally, light. I don't know. I'm just thinking of something that is not as easy to explain as well. Light is a phenomena. Light is a wave. Light is a particle, and this is why I choose light. I think it is important that we also understand that things may have dual natures, and just because we understand them in one way, it doesn't mean that we understand them as another thing. And maybe we need to think about reality as something that has more than one nature, that has more than one way of being understood. And so light is another word that I would like to think about for the future.